Roberts and then by O'Shea for West Brom. And then Sawyers has lost it to Gundogan, and he has taken full advantage. Manchester City in full cruise control. 3 in the opening 30 minutes. And they really are looking like they have found their groove.
That's brilliant yet again from Gundogan.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and to a brand new FIFA 21 video. This is ILKAY bringing you another special player review, and it is that time, guys. It is Player of the Month Barclays Premier League edition. And this time it is ILKAY Gundogan. Yes, guys, you heard it. The German Maestro gets himself a Player of the Month card. Manchester City have been playing really good, and he is one of the biggest reasons why this review is a voiceover review, guys. It is 5 in the morning where I am located. So, you know, at the Foot Leo household, everybody's sleeping, but I'm here bringing this review out. And as you see on the screen, guys, the requirements are pretty easy, and he is currently going for around 48k on PlayStation and 53 on Xbox One, and we are gonna be submitting it live. And there we go, ILKAY Gundogan has joined Foot Leo FC 86 rated card. And honestly, guys, don't sleep on this card, man. I have a big feeling that this card is gonna be pretty good in that midfield. There you go, 86 rated, beautiful card design. And you know, the Manchester City kit fits the design of this card, and it looks fantastic. And before, guys, I start this review, I just want to shout out Sky Gaming, aka King Albloshi, once again letting me use his account to complete this SVC. So a big shout out to him, guys. Go subscribe to him. But as you see on the screen, guys, ILKAY Gundogan looks fantastic. 5'10", high medium, 4-star, 4-star. And let's look at the in-game stats, guys. I'm not gonna go over it too much because, like I said, I am doing a voiceover review, so I'm going to talk more about it in the video. But every stat is in the green aside from 3, guys. That's how well-rounded this card is. Yes, some people are gonna look at the pace and just gonna be like SBC fodder. But honestly, with the chemistry style, it fixes everything. I'm really excited to be trying out this card, especially in the midfield, because he does have really good passing and really good dribbling. So if you're that type of player that likes a Xavi, a Pirlo, this card might be for you. Because, man, he has really good ball control. He has a 4-star, 4-star. He has really good passing. All right, finishing as well. So hopefully we can get a goal or 2 with this card. But aside from that, guys, let's look at the player traits. And they're going to be injury prone, long shot taker, playmaker, and technical dribbler. Guys, I'm so excited to try out this card. And yeah, guys, that'll be enough of the intro. Let's get on to the review. So like I said, guys, this is a voiceover review, so there's a lot of highlights, guys. I'm spoiling it right now, but there is a lot of highlights. This card definitely exceeded my expectations. I knew he was going to be good in that midfield position, especially center mid position, but honestly, he played way better than the stats show. I think this is a case of a Ronaldo flashback, where you see his stats and you're like, he's all right at best, but then you play with him and it's a completely different story. Let's look at the stats, guys. Let's hear the stats. Number 1 is going to be the 71 pace on this card, and the biggest turnoff. And I'm not going to lie to you, he does feel a little bit slow. I did go ahead and apply an anchor chemistry style just to, you know, make the defending physical 80 and the pace around 76, 77. And yeah, you definitely do feel it. Especially, I remember one play where I was a one-on-one against the goalkeeper and Mendy caught up to me. Well, obviously, you know, Mendy's going to catch up to anybody. But yeah, that pace of his is lacking. So I would advise you to put a shadow or a catalyst on him to try to max out as much as you can for that acceleration and sprint speed, because that is the biggest letdown on the card in my opinion. Onto the shooting, guys, of 80. He does have decent shooting, good attack positioning, good shot power, good long shots, and really good penalties as well. And he managed to score 2 goals in the one game that I did play with him. So stay tuned, guys, and watch the 2 golazos that I played, especially the first one, man. The second one was kind of a cheese goal, but the first one was a golazo with the left foot. So that is a really good thing, because you can definitely tell this card finishes. And with an anchor chemistry style, it doesn't even increase the finishing of 77, but he was able to put it in the back of the net like if he had about 85 finishing. On to the good news though, and that's going to be the 87 passing on this card, 89 vision, 91 short passing, 88 long passing on this card. This guy is a Maestro. Call him the German Xavi, because this guy will get it to your attackers. He will get it to your center attacking mids 99.999% of the time. His passing is impeccable. And one of the better passers I have tried out this year, and you can definitely tell. Left foot or right foot, again, it doesn't matter because of that 4-star weak foot. I'm sorry about that. And then on to the dribbling of 87, another stat that really impressed me. I did a lot of the R1 dribbling, the side-to-side dribbling as well, and he was able to keep it on the ball, glued to his foot, due to that 91 ball control, man. That ball control of his is fantastic, and you can tell he was practicing when he was a youngster, because he is a Maestro, guys. That is all you have to know. And also another good thing is that 4-star skill moves. It definitely bails you out when your opponent is pressuring, and that is a big thing to have in your midfield. Another thing that I did like on this card is that 88 reactions, and that came into clutch on the defensive opportunities. Yes, his defense is not the highest at 75, but the reactions helps him out tremendously whenever it comes to intercepting, just reacting to a defensive play. He was able to do that, and that's another thing that impressed me, that I think it is a fake stat in my opinion, because his defending was really good with an anchor chemistry style. And on to the next stat on the card, and that is going to be that 75 defending. Like I said, the 80 interceptions combined with the really high reactions makes this card feel about like 90 to 91 interceptions, because he did have a lot of key defensive plays against some fast players, and he was able to hold his own in that defensive third of the pitch. 78 defensive awareness and 77 standing tackle. If you're going to increase it, shadow or anchor, and you definitely will tell that on the pitch. And then the last stat on the card is going to be that physicality of 75. The one thing I did not like on this card, and probably you're not going to like either, is going to be that 75 stamina, especially in that midfield, and especially because there's so many cards out right now. You got Team of the Year, Future Stars, and all the cards they have released throughout the year with high stamina, high pace. And you're definitely going to feel that if you complete this card. But anyways, I will conclude the gameplay portion of the review, guys. Let's go on to the final thoughts on this Player of the Month Gundogan card. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay portion of Player of the Month ILKAY Gundogan. Really fun card to use, guys, and I'm definitely going to go do it on my account. I did do it on Sky Gaming's, aka King Albloshi, so big shout out to him. In the comment section, guys, put King Albloshi GOAT emoji, because that's what he is. And I already talked about the pros, I already talked about the cons. I'm posting them here, so if you have any questions on that, I definitely recommend you to comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Let's go straight into the Leo tips. Number one Leo tip, and the only tip of the day, is I would play him at center mid with a shadow or an anchor. I think that is the best option if you're going to be using this card. At CDM, he can do the job, but you need to have somebody like a Kante or an Ndidi, somebody with a defensive presence that can make up for the pace of Gundogan. But I think the best position is that center mid role. And now on to the meta rating. Meta rating on this card is going to be a 6 out of 10. He's not that meta because of the pace, the lack of stamina, the lack of physical and defending. So I got to put it at a 6 out of 10, but that does not mean that the card is not good. And that's why the final rating is a 7.5 out of 10. This card got me 2 goals and 2 assists. I know the screen says 1 assist, but it was 2 goals, 2 assists in one game. So this card can definitely hold up in division rivals and in foot champs if you know how to use it properly. If you let go of that sprint button, this card will definitely have some really good value on that midfield. But anyways, I will conclude today's review. Hopefully helped you out in deciding whether you want to complete this card or not. I would definitely go ahead and do it if you have the fodders, because it is an 86 rated card, and if you're not going to use it, you could always use it for a fodder or a future SBC. And before I let you go, I just want to say thank you so much for your support on Instagram and YouTube lately. You have been killing it with the support, and I love seeing that, guys. Please take a second out of your day, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and expect a lot of future Stars Team 2 reviews on the channel. So make sure you subscribe. This is Leo. I bid you goodbye and good night.